Hey you guys, thanks for coming by and checking out our channel. My name is Nate and we are Tactical Goons, and today's episode is episode 6 in our firepower series. We're currently going through our smallest to largest calibers. My last video, episode 5, was the Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 2.0. So this is my last 380. I say my last, but it's actually my wife's 380 that I have before we move on to the next caliber. So my wife, and maybe your wife, is interested in wanting to get into shooting, and this might help you make a decision as well. So initially I bought her the LCP, Ruger LCP 9 in a raspberry color. So problem with that was she had a very hard time manipulating the slide. She couldn't pull the slide all the way back to chamber around. So she thought she wanted to try, a revolver. So I went ahead and bought her a Smith & Wesson 38 Special, hammerless. You know, she could carry in her purse, not worry about the hammer getting caught up on something when she pulls that gun out of the purse if you had to. So we took it to the range, and she saw me shoot it first, and she was surprised at the recoil. You know, it's a little the 38 Special. I mean, they're snappy. It's snappier than what the LCP 9 was. You know, when you're shooting a semi-automatic pistol, you know, you've got a slide that goes back, you've got a recoil, a guide rod and spring that kind of absorbs some of that recoil, so you're not really feeling it. So with a revolver, it's not. There is nothing to take that recoil. So and then she shot it, and it wasn't good for her. She didn't like it. She said it hurt her wrist. So that means now I've got 2 extra guns. I've got the LCP 9, even though it's raspberry. You know, I probably would never shoot it. But I do have the little Smith & Wesson 38 Special. Just added to the collection, you know. So ultimately what I ended up going out and buying her was another Smith & Wesson. This pistol is the M&P 380 SHIELD EZ, and it's their Performance Center edition. What's nice with this guy here is you got the scallops obviously on the back of the slide for bringing the slide back there. A few up here, the front of the slide, you got a little fiber sight on it. Obviously that's no longer valid. Even I'm trying to see if I could co-witness with that, and I can't because this optic sets higher than this, so you can't co-witness. So this is kind of a useless sight on the front of the pistol at this point, which it's fine. It has a optic on it now. So this is a red dot. It is the Holosun HS407KX2. Great little optic. The thing with this pistol is it doesn't have, the slide isn't optic ready. There's not an optic cut in the slide. So the company is called Outer Impact, which is this little plate. It is a dovetail plate. So the rear sight is a dovetail sight. That dovetail pushes out, and this outer impact pushes on. So now you've got a plate to mount your optic onto. So they do port the side of the barrel, and they do have a very small little port at the front of the barrel. So, and that helps obviously when you're shooting it to keep recoil down. Again, this being a 380, the frame size is that of the 9mm. So this is very similar to this. If you were to buy this in a 9mm caliber, this 380 frame and size is about that of a 9mm. So you have more weight to the gun. So the fact that you've got a weighted gun, you've got a little port on the front of the barrel, this slide is like nothing to pull it back. I mean, so it's very easy to manipulate. The magazine is a single stack, holds 8 rounds. There's a little finger grip thing that you can use to pull down the follower, and then you can load your bullets into it. So they make it easy to load. That's why it's called the EZ. Makes it easy to load your magazine, and then easy to chamber around. Now we're good to go. It has manual thumb safety, ambidextrous, so it's on both sides. It does have a grip safety, so the pistol fire unless this is pushed in with your grip. So you have two methods of safety there. So and this actually fires pretty decent. It's a fun little gun to shoot, and she's actually pretty good with it. And that was the whole purpose, is training her. So in the event I'm not home and there's some kind of situation that comes up, she obviously needs to not manipulate her firearm, take action, protect herself. If she's going anywhere by herself, she can take it with her too, so she has it. So, and she's good at using it. So let's put some rounds on the target. Let's see how she does. Oh, I pulled that one really good. So that's the only drawback too, is the capacity. So I mean, 8 rounds goes quick. So, but that's it. I might zoom in on the target so you can see. It's all within a decent. I'm all in the A zone. I always say the A zone's good. Yeah, my fist would probably cover it too. So again, that's it for this video. Smith & Wesson M&P 380 Shield EZ Performance Center 2.0. I mean, they really kind of throw the verbiage on that, don't they? So, but anyway, thanks for coming by and checking out our videos. If this video was informational for you, please click that thumbs up. Click the subscribe button and the bell notification to get notified when we post the videos. And that is it for this video. Thanks again. We'll see you in the next video.